We're talking one-step equations. Allow me a demonstration. What we're trying to achieve. Get those numbers to leave. My variable all alone. Isolate the variable. Rock on, GMS! I'm here for another math lesson. Gonna talk about isolating your variables on these one-step equations. So what we're gonna do here, ready to rock, guys, hope you guys are too, is we're gonna figure out how to get our variables alone. Remember, our variables are these letters right here, right? I'm gonna circle a couple of them. Here's a letter here, here's a letter here. Oh, that didn't work. Here's a letter here, here's a letter here, right? Sometimes they're attached, sometimes they're looking kind of goofy, right? So what we're gonna do is we're going to isolate it or get it by itself by doing the inverse operation or the opposite operation of what is next to it or closest to it. So over here, we have our equal sign. We're going to split our equation. Oop, that's not a line. Split our equation right here, right? If I have h minus 5 and I want to get h by itself, I have to do the opposite of the minus 5, which would be plus 5, right? Let me see if I can make this a little bit smaller so it works with us. That'll have to do. Okay, so if I do plus 5 over here, I'm going to have to do plus 5 on the other side as well, because you have to keep this equation balanced, which is why I have that line down my equal sign. So if I do minus 5 or 5 minus 5, what would that be? That'd be 0, right? It cancels each other out. Let me use a different color here. So these kind of canceled each other out here. And all I'm left with is h. H is all by itself now, which is what we've been trying to do. But if I added 5, I had to do it on this side as well. So what I'm going to do now is bring down my equal sign. It just comes straight down. And then over here I have 28 plus the 5, right, that I added. So 28 plus 5 is 33. So h equals 33, which is the same as 33 equals h. So that's what we're doing. We're just using the inverse operation to get these variables by themselves. So let's try, I did this one. So let's try this next one. Because we have, actually, let me go over here because I think I did this one in class for some of you guys. So let me work over here because I didn't get this far for sure. So we have b plus 10, right? Now we have to think, what is next to my b? Like step 1 is to kind of locate our variable, which is right here, b. That's the letter we're looking at. So I'm going to split this up. My equal sign, this is where my equation has to be balanced, right? Right at the equal sign. And then I'm going to think, what's the opposite of plus 10? Opposite of plus is minus, right? That's our inverse operation. So I'm going to subtract 10 from this side. If I subtract 10 from this side, I need to do it to the other side. I need to keep it balanced. So I'm going to take away 10 on this side. Oh, it looks a little ugly. Sorry. So now I have 10 minus 10, which is going to cancel each other out and leave me with my goal, which is just b, right? B's by itself now. I can bring my equal sign down. Oh, that's not an equal sign. Where's my equal sign? Sorry. There's my equal sign. And then I accept to do 27 minus 10, which is 17. And there is my answer, b equals 17. That's what we're doing. So we did opposite of subtraction was addition. Opposite of addition was subtraction. Let me find some other ones we haven't done yet. All right, here we go. When you have a letter next to a number or a variable next to a number and they're basically nothing separating it, that means in the math world that they are multiplying by each other. So 9 times y, what would be the opposite of 9 times y? That would be 9 divided by, right? That little fraction bar means divided by. So we're going to divide by 9. And again, oh, I should have made my equal sign my balancer here, right? This is where my equation is split. Oops. So I'm splitting my equation. So if I did divided by 9 on this side, I need to do divided by 9 on this side. So I'm going to take a divided by 9 and do it over here. So 9 divided by 9 is going to be, oops. They cancel each other out, and I'm left with y. Isn't that correct? And then over here, I have 126 divided by 9. So that one, Some of us might not be able to do it in our head, so we're going to have to go in and out. Our favorite burger place, right? So I'm going to have, I'm going to give myself space. You guys don't have the advantage of being able to do this. Look at this. Bloop. So this guy right here is going to go inside of my division house. And then my 9 is going to go on the outside. 9 goes into 12 one time. I bring my 9 down here. Now I have to do 12 minus 9. I think I'm writing too big. Is what's going on here. So 12 minus 9 is 3. I'm going to bring down my 6. I hope you guys can see this. It's a little thin. Let me see here. A little thicker here for you guys. I brought my 3 down. I bring down my 6. And then we know that 9 times 4 is 36. Actually, let me write it. Oops. Let me write it here so it looks a little prettier. So then our answer is 14, right? We're going to take this answer and put it here because y equals 14. Okay, so I've done the opposite of addition, which is subtraction. Opposite of multiplication was division. Opposite of subtraction was addition. So all I have left is one that has a division on it. And I don't see any, Oh, here we go. We have something that have division right here. So we have e divided by 6 equals 7. So what is the opposite of e divided by 6? The opposite of divided by 6 is going to be times 6, right? So, or 6 times. So, let me see here. So I'm going to do 6 times over here. And then I'm going to do times 6 over here. And remember that when I do that first times 6, these are canceling each other out, leaving me alone with my variable. I can just split my equation. So I have e. Oh, man. I'm off on my typing today, guys. I'm sorry. E equals, whatever 7 times 6 is. If you guys know your math facts, you know that is 42. So that is our answer. All right, I've done subtraction, multiplication, division, multiplication, and an addition problem. And we're using the inverse operation to find these answers. Let me just box these in for you guys. And that's basically it. That's what we're doing for these this worksheet. That's how we isolate our variables. Hopefully you guys get it. If not, come back with your questions and we will walk you through it. But I feel like a lot of you guys are doing pretty well with this stuff. All right, have a good one. Mr. Farina is out of here. Rock and roll.